Ooh, boy, is it an exciting day today. Today is the day I get my very first tattoo, and it's probably not what you expect. But first, we gotta do the morning routine, make sure everybody's doing good, go through misting, maybe some feeding, and then we'll get to the tattoo. Let's go. I'm so excited. And to start that process, this involves just walking around the entire room. The lights only turned on about an hour and a half ago, so we're gonna check on everybody, make sure they're all doing good. What the heck? What are you doing? What a silly little stance. These guys are actually breeze frogs, so I'll be covering those in another video, but yeah, definitely exciting times here. These guys are going off, the histos. Little update about these guys. Let's talk about that. Their tank is definitely starting to look more like a jungle, but this isn't a reptile room tour. What I really want to show you is back here. Will it focus? I don't want to grab it because I just put lotion on my hands. But we have our very first good fertilized tadpoles. And now the hard part is actually convincing them to do their job. These guys are Ufaga, which means they are egg eaters, and that means that the parents have to do all the work. I can't separate them, I can't feed them, it's all on them. Let's hope they're good parents. And with those few updates, it's time to get misting. I typically do my checks whilst I'm misting because, you know, that manual misting man. Manual misting has its benefits, trust me. I'm one of those people that really needs time to look at their animals every day, see them, engage with them, that kind of deal. The manual misting really does allow me to go through every single tank and check. I might not be holding them every single day, but when you have this many reptiles, it is critical that that happens. And I'm sure in similar or larger reptile rooms, that might not happen if I had an automatic mister going. It would remove the need for daily care. Of course, changing waters is important. Maintaining their enclosures are very important, but the manual misting really does allow me time just to toss on a YouTube video or a podcast, maybe some of my favorite music, and just jam for like 15 minutes as I walk around the room, checking on every animal, putting eyes on every single animal. It really does make a big difference for me. And now I know some friends like Adam Wickens and maybe even Dion kind of make fun of me for manually misting all of my animals, but that's not true anymore. Check it out. I've finally installed the Mist King across the frog rack here. It's very jankily set up. That's only because the second tank that is the same size as the large one is actually being built and will be going right here. I just kind of threw it together for now, but a more permanent setup will be coming. And I think I can put something like 20 or 25 nozzles on it, so I might even run the line all the way up and then down over to this rack. Because I think the Tachydromus will benefit from some automatic misting as well. If you wanted to see me misting my entire room, you should tune into one of my live streams. That's basically where it all happens. So let's turn this on fast forward and move on. And now that we're done misting and stuff, we can change the turtle waters. It's pretty basic. These guys dirty their water basically the moment that you clean it, so.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Siri, you're a dumb bitch.
I won't respond to that.
I really hope you could hear that on camera. And with fresh waters in hand, why are you eating your... No, you're eating all the isopods. That's not what we want. They're to clean up, not for you to eat them. That's a good source of calcium, I guess. All right, let's get your food dishes and give you some grub. On the menu today is just some turtle pellets. We'll get that done. Come on. Oh, you're gonna go swimming. Oh, no. Oh, over here. Look. You're just dumping them all onto the ground. You literally dumped them all. Come on, man. Okay, well, I guess I'll let you eat. This is what we got. Hit him. You're a superhero. These guys give me such joy. They are truly the best turtle as a pet. Maybe the Egyptian tortoises that stay tiny, but those aren't turtles. In terms of turtles, by far. The least intelligent, but the best ones you can get. Last thing on the menu for today is feeding my unrelated pair of Tachydromus dorsalis. Come on. Oops. Well, of course, she ended up taking one, but I couldn't get the strike on camera, so that's what it is, and she's just going to try and hork this back now, so I'll leave her alone. Well, that was a whole lot less exciting than I had hoped it'd be, but I'm going to go dump these with the other dorsalis, and maybe they'll put on a bit more of a show. Oh, boy. Why? You got a leg out of it. Was that worth it? Oh, God. Okay, that's enough from you two. I'm just going to toss the crickets in there and let them hunt on their own. And now that concludes the morning festivities. Bree's going to be doing a few more things tonight, but now it's tattoo time. I am stoked and also kind of scared. Let's talk about it just before we leave. So I did just want to sit down a little bit before the tattoo to share my thoughts. I know to those of you, and probably most reptile keepers have tattoos. I just wanted to share my experience, my thoughts, kind of before and after. Honestly, I always used to think that I was kind of a go with the flow kind of guy, but the more I've grown up, the more I've realized that is definitely not the case. And I like researching things very thoroughly before doing it. So I've been thinking about getting a tattoo for years. And truthfully, it's just something that, like, committing to something forever has always been kind of a daunting task for me. Like, what would I want? But several years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago now, I stumbled upon the artist that I'm going to see today, and I loved her work, and it's just something that I knew I needed to have. I'm a little weary about the pain. I'm planning to get it kind of on my inside forearm here. A little nervous, very excited. Let's go to the tattoo parlor. Let's do it. Actually, first, food. Because apparently you're supposed to get a tattoo with a full stomach, so I'll do that. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about me getting my first tattoo?
I think it's funny.
You think it's funny?
Yes.
I'm not often like this, am I?
You're overthinking it so much.
Oh, yeah. So much.
It's not as bad as you think it's gonna be.
I'm sure that'll change when I get to the shade right here. Boys, look what we did. First tattoo has been completed. The first of probably several, let's be honest here. I did want to share kind of why I got this tattoo and why I would pick a shark when, you know, reptiles are all around me all day, every day. It's a bonnet head shark, for those of you that don't know. She did also say that was her first time tattooing that species of shark. I believe the main reason, I haven't really admitted this to myself yet, but the main reason why I didn't go with a reptile is I am such a perfectionist when it comes to tattoos and art, when it comes down to reptiles, that if it wasn't super realistic, then I would be upset. Especially for my first tattoo, like, this wasn't cheap. If you guys want to know, I can share, I guess ask me in the comments down below. Honestly, the detail level that I want in like a portrait tattoo of Striker, I'm sure would probably cost like 1.5 times, if not 2 times the price. And frankly, for a first tattoo, I wanted to make sure that I enjoyed it and that I, you know, wasn't gonna be a little wee-wee and back out halfway through. So I wanted to get the sensation down, feel how it feels, and now I can start to plan other tattoos. I'm just gonna share my experience. Let's go talk about it. Queenie, the tattoo artist. I'll leave all the links and everything down below for her, as well as what studio she works at, so make sure you go check it out. My experience was very, very good. Queenie was very gentle-handed. Her style was very delicate, and it's obviously like a pointillism type style. Honestly, you guys saw when my first reaction when she started was like nothing. Like I couldn't even feel she was doing anything. When she got to like the inside crease here of the shading and of the head, that was like annoying, but it wasn't really pain. I guess probably the closest thing that I heard to it was something along the lines of like a cat scratch. Overall experience, 10 out of 10. She's also a reptile keeper as well as a sugar glider breeder. If you guys are interested in purchasing some socialized sugar gliders, she's a great person to go to. I don't really have a whole lot else to say other than it was great. If you're thinking about getting a tattoo, go ahead and do it. Like I mentioned kind of before this, I like to think that I'm just like an easy, chill, go with the flow kind of guy, and for the most part I am, but when it comes to a decision like getting a tattoo, buying new reptiles, buying a truck, like all that stuff, it is a big decision, and I watch as many YouTube videos as I can and as much as I possibly can learn about the subject, and that's what I did for this. And frankly, I was scared that it was gonna hurt way more than it did. I think it's a beautiful piece of art that now is on me for forever. I don't think that's really sunken in yet. Overall, if you guys have any questions, if you're new here, make sure you click subscribe. If you like the video, make sure you click that like button. If you wanna see more of this kind of stuff, maybe for my next one, I'll do like more of an in-depth vlog, and even if I can, like interview the tattoo artist, that would be really cool. Queenie, if you see this, let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I'm sure I'll be returning in the not too distant future, so thank you very much. And I want to thank you guys all for checking out my very first tattoo experience. For those of you that are watching this video, we will be at Tinley next weekend, October 6th and 7th. I'll put the exact dates on the screen right now for you guys to check it out, but we got VIP passes. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Make sure you come say hi. If you want to hang out, let me know. If you're going to be there and just want to say hi, of course, do that. I'm just another person like you guys are. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.